We're here at the CES in Las Vegas, where technology is changing advertising. We're doing a series of video interviews with VideoAmp, where we're talking to technologists and thought leaders about measurement, about attribution, and about data, and how they're revolutionizing advertising.
Advanced advertising, from my point of view, is anything that goes beyond traditional media as we knew it in the old days. So I used to be able to advertise on major networks, and in the 90s, cable networks, buying spots and capturing audience. I used to have print vehicles, I used to have radio stations. Today, advanced advertising represents my ability to meaningfully target audiences at an individual level, if desired, and to be able to drive meaningful messaging to them using technology. Absolutely, they have to, right? Because viewership is no longer captured on just one screen or another, one device or another. We absolutely have to bring together, as an industry, the ability to advertise across screens, across devices, across medium. And the convergence of those two things are in play. I'm not sure, I think that it's the most efficiently done yet. I don't think the workflows, the technology, the measurement support all of that convergence at the level that we need to at scale, but we're heading in that direction. So television targeting has typically been age, sex, demographics, right? And there's absolutely, with the plethora of media advertising options across television, the desire to be more prescribed about the audiences I can capture beyond the age, sex, demo. So my ability to identify 5 or 8 cable networks that are meaningful to women in a certain demographic range, and also with a certain set of profiles or attributes, and be able to target those networks is a meaningful use of inventory for cable operators and an extremely meaningful messaging mechanism for advertisers, right? Because as an advertiser, then I'm getting me watching HGTV as opposed to an ESPN spot where we just get a wide audience. Holistic campaign measurement and attribution is absolutely possible today, but it's not at scale yet. So my ability to evaluate a linear television campaign in conjunction with a digital campaign that's augmented to provide me with incremental reach is something that is absolutely doable today. FreeWill's doing it, many other companies are doing it. What's harder is to identify currencies that work across the entire industry. It's harder to turnkey these solutions and make them available at scale to a footprint like FreeWill Advertisers. We have 1,200 agencies that use our platform. I don't yet have the turnkey solutions to these capabilities, but we're heading in that direction. But the marketplace is still young in a lot of ways. So I think things like NBC Flight are absolutely the types of mechanisms we need to use as a forcing function to move the market forward. We have to have, even if it's a proxy or a derived methodology that brings together linear and digital in platforms and gives advertisers a way to evaluate across screen. I think it's absolutely the right direction. What we really need, which I've mentioned before, is a way to truly have a pervasive currency that everyone can work with. So in the meantime, while we're emerging, we use capabilities like C-Flight and other measurement methodologies to give us a proxy for what we hope to have at scale in terms of measurement in the future. I've seen an ultrasound machine that is high-tech, low cost, and it makes me think that the Star Trek vision of the future, where I can scan my body for a healthy green light, is coming, and that maybe we can even evolve to a point where we can diagnose things through imaging. So absolutely. I also saw a doorbell that it's a new Ring doorbell that works like a peephole, but you can use it in apartments so that you can see who's knocking on your door and also record motion and who's coming. So I love to see the evolution of companies like Ring. They keep releasing great stuff. It's been a great show.